Hi everyone, Kelly here again, and I was meant to film a couple of days ago, but I've got loads of yarn and it didn't arrive yet, so the last lot of it has come today, so I'm going to film now. Sorry, I've not shifted my cough yet, so yeah, I'm going to film now that it's all come. Now that the boys are in bed, because I'm not going to be as distracted. I was up early this morning, so I'm pretty tired and a bit scatterbrained today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with all my new purchases. It's quite a bit of it, and I hope you lot are all okay. The weather here has been up and down again. It's been quite cold in the mornings. I've almost put my heater on, but I didn't end up doing it. But right now it's sticky. It's not exactly boiling, but it's a sticky heat. So anyway, I'm going to get on with my purchases. So I ordered from eBay some Premier Yarns wool-free sock in Oceanic. So got 2 50-gram balls of that. Can't wait to make these up. I think they look pretty nice. They look better in real life than they did on the screen anyway. And I got from Ice Yarns. Ice Yarns was about 4 days late delivering. And I thought, because from the 2nd it was stuck in London. And I was speaking to Jan from Urban Gypsy Crocheting. She mentioned how one of hers from Ice Yarns had been stopped by customs. So I thought mine had too, so I emailed them, and then half an hour later, I looked on the tracking, and all of a sudden, my stuff went from all the different stages up until out for delivery to mine. So I don't know if it's because I got in touch with them and they got in touch and told them to update the system or what, I don't know. But I ordered 800 grams of this cotton light, 100% cotton, in DK, in a beige. Because any of you who have seen my previous videos, you've noticed that I've made, have I shown it on my videos? I think I've done. I made my mum a top from Alana's Crochet channel. It was one of her designs. And before I made it for my mum, I made it for my friend's daughter for her birthday last year. And I said to him the other day, what do you want? I want to make you something for Eid, because Eid's coming up next week again. So, so her daughter's having some socks, and my friend said, could you make one in a jumper? So I was like, yeah. Dead happy that she likes it. So, I ordered that wool specially for that. So, from Ice Yarns, they only come in bulk buys. So you can't just buy 100 gram here or there. These come in 400 gram packs. But it doesn't hurt to have the extra, does it? It's not going to kill me. I'm pretty out of breath now. I think it's this cough. I still feel like someone's sat on my chest a bit. Not as bad as it was though. Right. And I also got from Etsy. The store name is Burrow and Sew. Let me get you the card. That's the card. So her name is Fran MacArthur, and she is so lovely. This is my first ever purchase of hand-dyed yarn from an indie dyer, and she was so lovely. She answered all my questions and she was just being really, really nice. So, and the yarn is gorgeous. This is called Earth Story. She wound it up for me as well, free of charge. I've already started making socks with it, so the strand's hanging, but yeah, how gorgeous is that? So it's in, you can get the ball band. It's a ball band. So, hello, my name is Earth Story. 100 grams, 400 meters, 25% nylon and 75% merino wool. Unique hand dyed yarn. And it is so soft and gorgeous, the fabric is making it. It's lovely. So, and she gave me these buttons as well. Free of charge, they were just a little gift. Really nice out there. I'm so scatterbrained today. I'm dragging that together and I'm like, what am I supposed to be doing? So also, I got from Crafty Cat Knitty Bits, I got a load of stitch markers, so I got 20 of those ones, and it's in the green, pink, yellow, and blue. My kids mixed all these up. Well, there you go. So there's 20 of them. They come on these, and my kids was pulling at them, so it came undone and they all dropped and fell. I just couldn't bother putting them on the right ones. And then also I got these fruit ones. I think there's 10 of them. So there's like apples. That looks like a radish to me. Kiwi, pomegranate, orange. Can't really see that well. So that's from Crafty Cat Knitty Bits on Etsy. I've lost her. I've lost her card, but she sent me this button as a gift. And that button is from, let me get it out of the thing, Crosscraft Creations from Lincross. And then I got from Rosie's Moments on Etsy, sock ruler. On the other side it's got the inches. It's really well made, it is so nice and sturdy, and I've been making socks that fit properly since I've had it. So she's called Rosie's Moments. And then from eBay, from Calf's Beads, I got some other stitch markers. These ones are pretty cool, I like these. I like Progress Keepers, because they've got the lobster claw bit on it. So we've got, you see, tape measure, buttons, yarn, sewing machine and scissors. So I really like them, they're pretty cool. And then from Knit Picks, I needed some stuff from Knit Picks anyway. Excuse me, my legs are hurting now on this floor. So I needed some stuff anyway from Knit Picks, and then I just got the email through saying that you get a free pair of coastly yarn if you spend over 75, so I'll spend the extra. So I got Knit Picks Felici Eclipse. So there's 2 of them. They're both the same, they do look different. It's when you can see the blue on more, but inside there you can see the blue. So this is their sock yarn in Eclipse. And then I've got so I've got 3. Oh, that Knit Picks Felici, that's 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. And this Knit Picks Comfy Fingering in flamingo, that's 75% Pima and Pima cotton and 25% acrylic. So I've got 3 of them, and I got 3 in the whisker. So I'm going to use these to make the Pure Joy shawl. That'd be quite nice. And then I got the yarn sets, kind of like sample sets, and I wanted some more fingering weight for socks and possibly for shawls, but I wanted to make sure that it had the nylon insole. So I'm open to make whatever I want out of it. So I was looking at the prices, and then I saw the set of the samples, and the sample you save quite a bit. I think it's something like £50-something for the set of 8 hanks, and the hanks are usually £9 odd each, so there's a decent saving, only you can't pick your own colours. So I thought I'll try it anyway. So I've got them in the hawthorn. So there's 4 kettle dyed and 4 speckled. And a lot of the speckles, they look quite similar. And these, they look like they're paired up with each other, so them 2 be paired up together. But I don't think, see, that one's coming off a bit lighter, but in real life it's got more of that colour as the background colour, so it kind of looks like they've been washed together, and that's bled into that. So I don't think I put them together because it might look like I don't know how to wash if I'm not wearing it, you know, if I wear it on a shawl or something. So it's hawthorn fingering in poison kettle dye, 80% superwash fine Highland wool, 20% polyamide. It feels quite nice actually, and quite bouncy. Right, so that's Poseidon, that's it. I always think Poison, Poseidon. And this is Aquatic Speckle. And then we have, I love this one. It looks more mustard in real life, it looks very bright there. And this is Compass in the kettle dye. And the one that came to go with that is this one. And that colour is Confetti. And then Turkish Delight in the kettle dye. And then that came with that. See, this looks a lot like the confetti, doesn't it? And this one is Graffiti. They look quite similar, don't they? And then we have this one. My brother wants some socks out of this. And that is Blackbird. And then we have that one that went with it. That's Cosmic. So, yeah, I don't mind them and I will use them. And it's good saving. And I got this one for free, and this was, I think it was $11.99 full price. So this is Preciosa Fingering Tonal in Boysenberry. It's 100% merino wool. And it feels really nice and soft. So you want to stroke it all day. But it's also one of them that I imagine if it gets wet and then you do that, it'll go through you. It's that kind of soft wool where it'll just, yeah. I forgot to mention with one of my orders from Etsy, I got some other Progress Keepers. Is that fairer? And there's another one that's on one of my tops. I can't remember which one that one came with. Sorry. And that's it for my purchases. It's quite a bit and I don't want to buy anything again for a while. I am still waiting for, I got the, I can't remember, Black Beauty, the yarn box from Rose's Moments, and I think that ships out towards the end of September. So I paid for it a few weeks ago, and yeah, so that won't be like a new purchase. That's just going to feel like a gift now after all this. So I'm going to move on to finished objects. I've no full finished objects, they're just half socks. Well, one sock out of the set. So, finish that one. I really do need to get some sock blockers to hold them on. Honestly, I'm thick today. Can't even think, and I didn't even realise I was this bad until I started filming. So yeah, I did the Fish Lips Kiss Heel for the first time. I know it by heart now. I think I knew it by heart after that first one. It's really easy. And then Fish Lips Kiss Heel again. So I finished that one too. And that's it for finished objects. So I'm going to do the work in progress, but I'm going to do the work in progress that you've already seen started before. So I finished the bottom of this. It's going to be a t-shirt jumper, I think. So I just need to do the t-shirt and a bit of edging at the neck. But I've finished the edging at the bottom this morning. That's just in single crochet. And all of this is worked in treble crochet and treble crochet clusters. So last time you saw it was at, I think I was on the first row of the pink. So I got all that done. And we've been working on all this other stuff again as well. I think it's quite a lot. It won't take long to finish, but I'm one of them where I'm nearing finishing something, I kind of slow down and taper off and can't be bothered working on it anymore, which is ridiculous. So that's that one. Got this Oh La La cardigan. So I finished the bottom of that. I just need to do the button band and the sleeves. So I wavered off pattern. I didn't do the pocket because I didn't feel comfortable enough yet. And I carried on the increases in, made it longer than it should be. So much sewing in today. So that's what it's going to be like. That's the length of it. So I can't wait till this is finished. I'm dead impressed. I'm really impressed with myself. I think it looks a lot better now than it did. So I didn't want to work it in these colours at all. But they're the nicest ones that I had. Other than bright colours of the special DK, the Starcraft special DK, because I went on a mad one at the beginning of the year. Just bought them in almost every colour to make clothes with and stuff. But then I realised that crocheting clothes, you gain about a foot after washing and wearing. It just stretches out. So yeah, knitting isn't so bad though. It's not stretching out as much, but I've not washed it yet. But yeah, I didn't want to buy any more wool in DK because they have about 5 totes full of DK upstairs. So I just thought it was ridiculous. I'm buying all this fingering now because I don't really have fingering. Since learning to knit, that's when I started using fingering weight. So I don't have a stock of that. I don't have a stash of that, but I do with DK. I have tons of it. So yeah, I better use what's in stash. But I think it's coming out really nice, and I like the way the middle and the smaller stripes. That's in Kinko Country Tweed. Can't remember the colourway. But anyway, I like the way it just changes colour and not every stripe is the same. I think it adds something to it. But the only thing is now, I don't want to do the sleeves and carry on the stripes. I just want to do it one colour. But I don't know whether to do it in this stone colour or in the Country Tweed. I'm kind of edging towards the Country Tweed. Let me know what you think. I'm stuck and I don't want to touch it again until I'm sure in my mind what I want to do, and I'm just not sure. And I feel like because I've worked so hard on it and this is my first knitted garment, I just want it to be right. I don't want to hate it 2 minutes later. I don't want to get sick of working on it thinking, oh, I should have done the other one. Because I won't rip back. I try and fudge my mistakes. I don't rip back unless necessary. Absolutely necessary. So, my last knitted items. Got so many works in progress, it's ridiculous. So the second one of these socks is Knit Global and Duchess Heather Knit Picks Stroll. So I just need to do the toes, but like I said, as soon as I got to the toes it's nearly finished. I'm like, I can't bother with that now, so I'll put it away, and I've not touched it in days. I just need to get it done. It'll take me maybe an hour. Just get it done. Someone do it for me. Defeats the purchase of knitting. Defeats the purpose of knitting though, doesn't it? Someone else doing it. And I won't like it as much after if someone else did it. No fishlets kiss here. So yeah, that's that one. Almost done. I've almost got a full finished object. Then I started, and first off I'll tell you a little story. It's only a little story, but it's a good story. So after my last video, well, during my last video I mentioned that I want to move out of I cannot think. It's like my tongue's just swollen. Even though it's not, and it doesn't feel like it is, but it's like my tongue's swollen. I just can't get my words out. They're in my mind, they just won't come out. So anyway, yeah, so I mentioned that I want to get out of doing the vanilla socks and I want to go into Mina's Beyond Vanilla Socks. So one of my new subscribers, she's lovely, she's got a channel herself doing knitting, and she's just on crocheting too. Knit Knacker something. Oh my gosh, my mind today. And if you type in Knit Knacker and knitting, it might come up. Or look at my previous videos comments, and if I type anything in the description tonight, then I'll put a link there also, because I probably won't do it tonight because I'm just a bit simple today. But anyway, she messaged me and asked if I'm on Ravelry, so I said yeah. And she goes, okay, so I've added you. So I went on there to add her back, and she sent me a gift of Mina Phillips Beyond the Vanilla Socks Part 1, which was so nice, and thank you so much. I was dead excited, and that's what led me to buying all of this sock yarn. because I just wanted some nice sock yarn to make the nice patterns on. So yeah, I was almost in tears because I was shocked. I was so shocked, and it was just so lovely. So yeah, so with this Earth Story, I shouldn't film today, but I don't see it getting any better. I feel like I've still not slept in weeks, still having this cough. So the boys are back in school Thursday and Friday, so I'll probably sleep part of the day then and just try and catch up on sleep, because we're just not sleeping much at all with my coughing. Excuse that, I've got a WhatsApp come through, because yes, I use my phone to film. So yeah, in this Earth Story, I'm doing the pebbles. You know what? Everyone says, oh, they are so easy, and I'm not doing the back. I just wanted to do the front, because I only want to do the front on the bottom bit, because I don't really want to walk on. I didn't know what this would feel like, this part, and I didn't know whether it'd feel dead bumpy to walk on. But it doesn't feel like it'd be a problem at all. But now I wish that I'd done the bottom bit flat, but it's just gone all the way around there. But you know me, I don't rip things back, so I just keep it like that. Who's going to see it anyway? No one but moi. So anyway, thank you so much for getting me this, and you should all check out her channel. She's really sweet. She makes some gorgeous stuff. She just had a baby. Yeah. And that's that. One more thing that I've been making, I don't want to stop touching it. This Story is really nice. And then when you touch this pebble pattern as well, and it just gives it that bit of texture, it feels like a waffle. Do you know them old-fashioned, like the gingham dresses, but they did them in curtains and stuff? In each square it'd feel a little bit different. If you're in another country, you might not know, but me growing up as a child, and bearing in mind I'm 31 now, but me growing up as a child, a lot of the people where I lived, and I lived in Bury at the time, a lot of the people where I lived had that kind of fabric, and we even had it on our school dresses when I was in primary. And you could feel the bump on each different square as the material didn't exactly change. It might have been the way it was dyed or something, in different amounts of heat. I don't know what made it like that. But yeah, it reminds me of that, and I think that's why I can't stop feeling it, because it's making me a bit nostalgic. So I've done some more crocheting. I started a blanket, and it's only to get rid of some of that special DK yarn, because I don't particularly like the colours anymore. I did at first, and I just wanted to collect some of every colour. Sorry, let me say it again. I should get a cushion and a beanbag when I'm sat on this floor. So the colours are in Spice, Citron, Saffron, and Copper. And I got dead excited seeing this pattern on Ravelry. Oh my gosh, because I hated making the blankets. Like, well, I was addicted to making the blankets, sure, and all that. But then I hated it because I was just so addicted, and as the shawl got bigger and bigger, I was just like, oh, will it ever end? But then it'd end, and I'd just start back up again with another one. You hate it, but you can't. Well, at first you love it, and then you end up hating it, and you're hating every stitch as you're doing it, but you cannot stop, and you will still pick up another and start up another shawl. So if you don't know about that, it's the virus. It was the virus shawl, and now there's virus blanket. She's done it. The same lady who did the pattern for the blanket, she's done a poncho as well. I'm not really that keen on the poncho, but it's the blanket. Now my Jamal wants this on his bed. It's horrible. The colours are horrible, and I'm only using it to get rid of it, and I'll probably put it in one of them food banks, you know, the big donation bins. I'll probably put it in one of them. I've got a load of old coats and stuff to put in. But yeah, that's it. And I'm starting to hate it again so much. It's just so long, and it's not even like the shawl now, where the shawl would just be like that, and yeah, that's long for the shawl as well. Actually, that's probably about right for the shawl. But one round is, I'm doing 2 rows of the colour and then 1 row of the copper in between. This 2 rows of, what was it, spice, took up almost 100 gram ball. So now I've only got another 100 grams of each. So now I'm thinking maybe, but I've got loads of the copper, so I'll do 2 of the copper and then do 1 of the colours, but maybe do this colour again and then work my way backwards. So it'd be that one next and then end with that yellow. I don't know. I think I might do that because the yellow was smaller. I've got more of that to make the bigger row, because it's 4 row pattern repeating it, so got to make sure that you've got enough for the 4 rows. So yeah, that's what I'll do. So that's everything, guys. That really is everything. I knew I had a lot, and I know that I've gone through a lot, but I expected it to like kind of be never ending, and now it's ended. I'm like, oh, it's done. So I'm gonna go put all this away. I'm gonna go carry on watching Gilmore Girls, put my PJs on, drink my Coke, and I don't know what I'm gonna work on. I might start making that top for my friend and try and get it finished in a week. So I'm gonna have to put a lot of these projects on the back burner, but hey ho, the blanket can go on the back burner. I'm not bothered about that. You know what? It all can. Cause I'm not working on the Ola La cardigan by Jorge Locatelli because I don't know what sleeves to put in. And also, I've got to try and get an app or something to work out for the button band, because I didn't think of this first. I've lengthened it, so following the pattern for the button band and where to put the buttons in isn't going to be the same now. I'm not the brightest tool in the box at times, honestly. So yeah, I think there's an app for that, and it's only about £2 on Android. I was looking at it today. So anyway, that's me. I'm really gonna go. Thanks for everyone. Thanks everyone for watching, subscribing. If you like, then like and comment. I love reading your comments. And subscribe if you want. If you don't, then don't. Yeah, that's about it. Also, I want to change my channel name because at the minute I'm not the same anywhere. On Ravelry I'm Kelly MR26. On here I'm just Kelly Robinson, and on Instagram I'm Live Love Heart Crochet. And I did want everything as Live Love Heart Crochet, but that was when I didn't know how to knit either, and now I both knit and crochet. I want something that correlates to that, so I'm thinking yarn inspired. What do you think of that for a name? I think I'm going to do it because I need a name that's not my actual name that can go on everything and kind of suggest what I do also. So yeah, if you want to comment on that, comment, and I'm going to go. See ya. Bye.